Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to anyone that may have stumbled upon my channel, or if this is the first video of mine you're seeing, then welcome, and welcome back to any returning subscribers I may have. Today's video is going to be the furry friend tag. I do have 6 pets all in all, got 4 dogs and 2 guinea pigs, but I'm gonna do it so this furry friend tag is about my guinea pigs, because I don't really want to have all my dogs up here while trying to film this. I'm not gonna do the usual thing and have them actually with me, because that's gonna make it really awkward, and to be honest, they're not 100% tamed yet, therefore it will not be fair on them for me to be getting them out of the cage and having them with me while I film this video. It just would not be fair on them. So I'll now start with questions. What is your pet's name? So there's Maisie, who I will insert a picture of now for you to be able to see what she looks like. So put a picture of her in now. So that's Maisie, and then there is Daisy, who I will put a picture in of now. And that's just Daisy. That's just my 2 fur babies. How did you come up with the name? Well, when I got the guinea pigs, I knew that I wanted girls, therefore I was like looking up names that I could possibly use, and they were the 2 names that stuck out most to me, therefore that's why I picked that name. Does it have any specific significance? Sorry about my pronunciation, I am not great at it with it. Not really, as I said just then. I liked the name, therefore used it. How old is your pet? Well, when I got them in February, they were 8 weeks old. So they were born in the first week of December. So they have their birthday coming up in like 3 months, almost 2 months. When did you get your pet? I just gave it away. I got them in February this year. What breed is your pet? I'm pretty sure they are Abyssinian. I'm probably saying it completely wrong. I'll insert the spelling of it for you now, for you to know. How old were you when you got your pet? I was 18. I'm now 19, so, but you know, because I had my birthday a month after I got them, so I was 18 when I got them. How did you get your pet? I knew I wanted guinea pigs, so before actually getting them, I went to Pets at Home to get all the stuff I needed, so like food, hay, sawdust, food, like something for them to chew on, hideys, you know. I went to get all the stuff you need in their cage. A family friend had already had a cage that we actually gave him, and he's let me use that for them, because he didn't have any guinea pigs at the time, because they'd all sadly passed by that point. So he said that I could use that cage for my guinea pigs, and that is what happened. What is your pet's favourite food? They really like the burgers, nuggets, which has got mint in it. They love that, so that's what I tend to do. What is your pet's favourite game? They don't really have a game, really. They like running around the cage, so if you want to class running around their cage as one, then, you know, use that. What is your favourite thing to do together? My favourite thing to do together with them is probably like talking to them, because they're very good listeners. You'll find they are extremely good at listening to what you say. So I love to sit there and talk to them. Yeah, and they love being stroked, so in the cage, so I'll often like go into the cage to, not physically go in, but you know what I mean, just open the cage doors and just stroke them. Do you go outdoors? If so, where is your favourite place to go together? No, not really. They're indoor piggies, because if you didn't know, you can have indoor piggies or outdoor piggies, and I've got indoor guinea pigs, therefore they don't really go outside. At some point when the weather warms up, I'd like to take them out into my back garden in the playpen for them to like get a feel of the grass and be able to eat fresh grass. But obviously our summer is now over, therefore I don't want to take them out, because I'm waiting. Like, the reason I didn't do it this summer is because I'm waiting for them to be fully tamed before taking them downstairs and outside, because I personally don't think it would be fair on them if I was to take them out of their cage and take them downstairs when they're not fully tamed. I just generally don't think that would be fair on them, and that could cause health issues, like that can cause them stress. What is a bad habit that your pet has? They don't have any bad habits. They're really good girls. So I wouldn't say that they have any bad habits, to be honest. So yeah, they don't have any bad habits. What is the best thing about your pet? I'd say the best thing about Maisie and Daisy is the love that they give you and how great they are at listening to what you have to say. And I find they're very caring. So I think that's probably the best thing about them. They're very caring little girls. And they just, when you see them, like, well, I find it anyway, they make me fall in love with them more and more every day. Like, I don't know how much more I could love them, because like they make my heart full, not going to lie. Like, that's how much I love them. So yeah. What is the naughtiest thing your pet has ever done? They're not naughty really, they're very good girls. They're not naughty, so I can't say what the naughtiest thing they've done is. What is the funniest memory involving your pet? Probably the playpen incident. Luckily they weren't in it. Like, I put them in the pen in my room, God, like a week or so ago for me. I think it's a week ago for me, actually. Yeah, just over a week. And I'd had that pen up, and I wasn't going to take it down that day because I was really tired, because I took them out at night, and I was going to just leave it up and just shut my curtains and blinds. And instead of taking apart one piece to be able to climb in, or to open the door and walk in to shut the blinds and curtains, I decided to try and climb over. Keep in mind, it's quite tall, it's quite high, therefore someone like me who's got fairly short legs trying to climb over something that is clearly too high for me did not go down very well, and let's just say I fell down with a thud, and like from the living room, because my bedroom's above the living room, although my bedroom's at the back. We've got a fairly long living room, let's just say I fell down so hard that it sounded like I was falling through the floor, apparently, and they looked at me as if they were saying, "What do you think you're doing?" Like when they found out, like when I got up from the floor, and I think they realised I fell into the playpen, and they looked at me as if they were saying, "What are you doing in our playpen? Get out! Don't do that again." And then they realised that I'd hurt myself, and they looked genuinely concerned, which was quite sweet. I'm not like, it's not the funniest moment because they looked at me in concern and that. It's funny because I fell and didn't think to do the simplest thing. What is the best memory involving your pet? I'd probably say the best memory is bringing them home when I got them and just falling in love with them. That's probably got to be my best memory with them. What is the hardest thing about being a pet owner? Probably the hardest thing has got to be is like knowing what they like or what they don't like, and like what brands they do and don't prefer, because obviously they can't tell you. It's very hard to know if they want something changed because obviously they cannot tell you. So that's got to be like a hardest thing. And I think there's like two hardest things. The second hardest thing I think is when something happens to them, like when they become ill or like pass. Obviously my two girls are perfectly fine, but in general I think the hardest thing about being a pet owner is when something happens like death or illness. Does your pet have a nickname and what is it? Yes, they both have a nickname. Maisie's nickname is Maisie Paisy, and Daisy's nickname is Daisy Wazy. So that is just their nicknames. Have you ever taught your pet any tricks? If so, what? Not really. I don't really plan on teaching them any tricks really, because I don't think that's fair on them, and I don't really think they're the type of animal to really teach any tricks to. Therefore they're not going to be learning any tricks because of that. I have no plans whatsoever to teach them any tricks. So yeah, that was just the last question. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to give it thumbs up, because why not? That will show me that you enjoyed the video and that you liked it. Feel free to start any conversations in the comments, and any comment made I will reply to you. So yeah, and also don't forget to hit that red subscribe button down below and hit that little bell button right beside it to get notified that I have uploaded. So that is it guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!